Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, people from YouTube. I'm Larissa, your hostess today. And let me present myself first. I'm Larissa. I'm a hostess here on Talk and Talk since the last year. I'm 26 years old. I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. And I live in Rio with my husband and our dog. Okay, so Talk and Talk is a platform that you can practice a lot of language like English, Spanish, French, and Italian, and it's a safe place to practice and to make mistakes. And we will not judge anyone or correct anyone, but of course we will learn a lot. Okay, and today we're going to talk about take a break. And this topic today is special for me because I was sick. I am a little sick today, and 2 days ago, I went to hospital and the doctor gave to me the permission. I don't know the name in English, the permission to stay at home for 2 days and to rest and to relax. But I don't do this. I I was cleaning my bathroom, and of course I take a break too, but it's difficult sometimes, right? So let me share with you the question. Can you see the question, right? Okay. I don't think it's necessary to divide us. What do you think, guys? It's okay? Okay, perfect. So, Andrea, can you present yourself, please?
Yes, good afternoon, guys. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. I am 46 years old. I've been attending on Talk and Talk since October 2021. And last year I became a hostess here, so I am very glad about that. And in my free time, I like listening to music, drinking wine, cooking, and stay here to practice my English. That's it.
Yeah, Andrea always say about the wine.
Yeah.
I love this. Thank you. And Diane, go ahead, please.
Hello, guys. I'm Daiane. I'm 35 years old. I'm living in Sorocaba with my husband. In my free time, I like to listening music. The same Andrea. I love to watch TV or stay at home. I love this moment in my life. So that's it.
Perfect. I love to stay at home too, doing nothing. It's perfect to me. So, Vinicius, please.
Hi, I'm Vinicius. I have 58 years old. I'm married, and I have 2 children and 3 grandchildren. We have a little old dog, and I worked with information technology. I'm a software developer, and I like read a lot. I read many books. And in my spare time, I spend my time in the couch watching series in Netflix.
Perfect, Vinicius. Thank you. And Fernanda, please.
Hi everyone, I am Fernanda. I am 23 years old. I am from Rio de Janeiro. I am an industrial chemistry student. I am an intern in a pharmaceutical company, and I also love to stay at home watching TV.
Thank
That's
you,
it.
Fernanda. And you, Washington.
So, good afternoon. I'm Washington. I'm from Aracaju, Sergipe, and I'm 26. Uh, I live in Aracaju with my wife, and I'm a programmer, web developer, and I think that um uh, I don't know, I don't know what I say, because I'm a beginner, and uh, I think that this classroom. Uh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
problem, Washington. Thank you for coming today. So let's start with the questions. Fernanda, would you like to read the next question, please? Number 2.
Okay. When do you take a break? Have you had time to rest? Do I answer also?
Yes.
I try to take a break on Saturdays at night, or I take this time to watch TV and do nothing. And sometimes I sleep in the afternoon or do something else, but I try to sleep when I can. And I don't think I have enough time to rest because I study and work at the same time. So sometimes I need to use my weekends to study. So I can do everything on the weekends. So I need to take my week. I think it's the contrary. I'm not sure, but on Saturday and Sunday, sometimes I need to take just to study and do things that I need to do at home. So I can take some time just to do nothing. So I would like to have more time to watch TV and to go out, but it's not possible right now.
Yeah, it's difficult because when we are students, the weekends are different, and we need to divide it. Oh, it's have time to relax, but I need to do my things for this. So yeah, I feel thank you for sharing. And Vinicius, please.
Well, usually Saturday afternoon and the night are Sundays afternoon too. Are the time that I reserve to do nothing or to do anything special to unstress. That that usually is that time.
Yeah, it's great to take a time to relax or do nothing or watching TV. It's great to take a break for our body and our mind. So it's important too. What do you think, Daiane?
So I normally during the day I'm working at home. I take a break during 10 minutes to I don't know, I see other things, not my work. And during the weekend and Saturday, I prefer to do nothing. Normally, I like to watch the series or practice my English here or talking with my husband about other topics, not work or um, routine, not about routine. But it's it, I'm not take a break on weekends every time because sometimes I needed to work, sometimes I needed to do with something with my parents, and so yeah. But I take a break. It's very important to to rest your body, your mind. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I miss the time when I worked from home because I always sleep at lunch. So, oh my God, I miss this time. And yeah, it's important to dedicate our time to another person, like our family and friends. But, and yeah, on Saturday, I just have this responsibility right now. But sometimes it's so funny, and I don't think it's a job, you know, it's my me time to enjoy myself, relax. So that's it. And you, Andrea?
Yes, I usually take a break on Sundays because it's my day off. But sometimes, like we take a break to the job at work because at home we need to do a lot of things that maybe you cannot do during the week, you know. So sometimes I need to do a lot of things on Sundays. So I don't consider that I have so much time to rest. I would like to have more. And on Saturdays, I work until midday. Sometimes I arrive at home like 2 p.m., you know, and I am tired and I need to eat something. And when I realize I am in my sofa, just resting a little, you know, and sometimes I take a snap in my sofa. But yeah, most of time I try to stay here on Talk and Talk because, as we said, Larissa, you said, here we can relax a little, you know. So I really love this.
Thank you, Andrea. The weekends could have 3 days, right? Not two.
Yeah, it's
Two
unfair.
isn't enough. Thank you, Andrea. And you, Washington.
I'm sorry. Again, I joined the Talk and Talk program 2 days ago, and I'm a beginner. So I believe I scheduled the wrong immersion, but I can listen to you. I'm sorry.
There, no, there is a right version.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, right?
Sometimes I don't can understand you.
Okay. Okay, no problems. But
Normal.
would you like to answer the question number two?
Number two, let me see. Oh, let me take a break. Oh, let me think. Um, I don't know what I can say.
You can use the Portuguese if you can, but try to say in English, it's important.
Oh, to take a break in the weekends. I like to go to the church with my wife and stay stay in my home with my wife, watching films and series, and I like to play games to rest the mind. Mm, Is this?
Great
Very good.
weekend. Yeah, yeah. I like to spend time with my husband too, but I don't like to play video games. I'm not a big fan. Okay, thank you, Washington. So number three, guys. Vinicius, would you like to read an answer, please?
Yeah. How do you take a break from your routine? Well, thinking daily routine, I I try to use something like Pomodoro technique. Do you know this?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't have the the Pomodoro, but I try to divide my time in blocks. Uh, when I finish a block of work, I break and out my office, talk to uh, with my wife, or do anything in 10-15 minutes before to back to work to another block of time. The Pomodoro technique say uh, the block of time must be fixed, but I don't um, I don't fix this. I try to complete work before break it. And this is how I try um, to break and break a work to not being tired. Okay. Um, uh, this is what I usually do.
Okay, it's a good strategy, but I don't think it's worked for me. And I have some difficult to focus on a task. I always take my cell phone and send a message or scroll the Instagram. So it's really difficult to me.
Yes, I do. I know what is this because sometimes I throw my cell phone far from me.
Yeah, great strategy. Thank you, Vinicius. So, Washington, we are discussing the question number 3. So, how do you take a break from your whole routine?
Okay. I work. Uh, I work in my home, but to take a break in my routine, I stop the work to and I go to the watch videos and listen music or play. I don't know how I say piano, but piano. I am a music man. So and I like the send messages to my friends to stop and rest my mind and back to my work. Yes,
Okay,
this.
great. So, I think we have a problem because we are all online all the time. I remember when I was a kid, I turned off my computer and I'm offline. But today, this 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 thing isn't exist, right? We are online all the time, so it's difficult to relax our mind or to forget the job, the work. So I think it's a problem, but that's it, right? So Fernanda, what do you think?
When I work in a hybrid model, so sometimes I am at home and sometimes I am in the company. So when I am at home, I try to sleep when I have a break during the time my internship ends and the time I will have a class in the university. So I try to take a nap. So just to relax my mind. And I also like watching videos on YouTube about anything that is not related to work or to study or something just that I like. And I also like doing exercise. So it helps me to disconnect from online things because everything I do is on the internet or on my cell phone. And when I am doing exercises, I do exercising using my cell phone, but it's different. I mean, because I'm moving my body, I think it's not exactly the same thing, but that's the thing. And also, when I went with my family, I spent time with them, talking to them. I'm not all the time with them, but when I am, I try to spend time talking. So, is what I do to take a break.
Yeah, you are a big fan of sleeping, right? So, yes, I do some exercise too, and at home I use the YouTube to do this, and it's an amazing strategy to forget a problem or to thinking about something. It's a perfect time to connect with myself. So Yeah, it's important to do some exercise for our body and our mind. So I love to do this. Thank you, Fernanda. And you, Andrea?
Guys, I have to confess that I am not so organized with my tasks. I am terrible at home, okay? At job, for me, everything it's perfect. But when I arrive at home, I have a problem because I cannot do my things like in it's not the correct word, but a strategic word, like arrive at home, start to do my dinner, for example. When I realize I am here on the computer speaking English, it's good, okay, but I need to do a lot of other things, and I cannot do it. And when I realize it's 10 p.m. and I didn't make my dinner sometimes, and I go to bed very tired and I need to wake up early. So it's a mess, my life, and I am trying to fix it, but it's hard, guys. It's hard. Yeah. I don't know how to take a break in my routine. That's it.
Yeah, Andrea, I totally feel you because it's very difficult to me to participate in the immersion during the week because this is the reason that I didn't do your immersions, for
Yeah.
example, because I need to return to my home very fast, and sometimes it's almost 10 p.m. and I didn't take a shower yet, so it's really difficult. I
Yes.
totally feel you, Andrea. And you, Daiane?
So guys, I put in my agenda has 3 take a break schedule because I have many meetings every day and it's necessary to put because the other people's mark the other invite send me the other invite. So when I saw in the end of the day, I'm only work in the front of the laptop. So I'm PMO. I'm very organized that I can help you because it's when I take a break, it's necessary to relax my mind. In the end of the day, normally my mind is very, very tired. So I put the 3 and take a break in my schedule. So it's only when I'm working and all day take a break and I go to the kitchen, I eat something or I sit in my sofa and I watch the other videos during 10 minutes and I come back in my work. For me, it's very good because I relax my mind and come back to work. And yeah, for me, it's very good time.
Yeah, do meetings requires so much energy. I can't imagine do this during all the day. So yeah, it's important to take a break. And I have one strategy. I like to stand up and um looking far from here, to relax my eyes because it's difficult to stay in front of the computer all day. So it's important to take some breaks. Thank you, Daiane. So, Andrea, would you like to read the next one?
Yes, sure. Number 4, right?
Right.
What do you usually do on weekends and holidays? Mm, mm.
I know you like
Let's
to
see.
go to concerts.
Yeah. I really like going to our rock concerts, guys, but unfortunately, I don't do it every weekend, okay? But when I have the opportunities, the place that I will stay, it's this environment I really love. But on the weekends, I try to like do my tasks, my house tasks, but I try to stay a little in front of TV because I didn't do it on the week. During the week, for me, it's very hard to turn on my TV. I don't like. I prefer doing another things. But on the weekends, I try to at least uh, watching some movies, just to relax a little. And I like to listening to music too, drink wine, as I said before, cooking, because this kind of things makes me feel more relaxed. I think that's it.
Great, great. I usually do my lunch box on Sundays. Sometimes I do this. It's not too common in my routine. And yeah, I like to watch some videos too because I don't have time to watch during the week. So I prefer to watch on Saturday when I have my breakfast. And yeah, and for you, Fernanda.
That depends on the weekend or the holiday because sometimes I am on vacation, so I have more free time. So I use it to go out, to spend time with my family, to go to my parents' house or my grandma, or going out with friends. But sometimes I have tests and exams in university, so I spend the whole weekend studying because I can study during the week. So I need to use the weekend. So that depends, and sometimes, no, not always, I travel on holidays. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Fernanda. It's great to travel, right? I love to do this. So, Daiane, and you?
Yeah, one weekend normally I visit my parents. It's very common. My mom to do the cook and I take breakfast with my parents and I go out with my eat out with my husband or visit the other place or the other cities because I have many friends to live in São Paulo, in Paraná, and normally I like to visit us. And sometimes not, but usually I love to stay in my home with my husband to cook together or to drink a wine. The same with Andrea. And yeah, or when I have money, I like to travel and holiday. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Okay, perfect, Daiane. And you, Washington?
Oh, my wife and me work every day of the week. So uh, in the weekends and holidays, firstly, I like the go to the church with my wife. Uh, it's so important to me. After this, I like to visit my parents or the parents of my wife, or visit my friends. I'm, I like the I got going out to my friends and with my friends to the beach or the other places as shopping or or uh, sometimes I stay in my home watching films with my wife with our programs of the uh, couple programs is this.
Perfect, Washington. I like to go to the beach too. I need to do more because I live in Rio, but I live far from beach. And yeah, I would like to do more. So, Vinicius, go ahead, please.
Well, our weekends are very regular because we do the same things. On Saturday morning, me and my wife I and my wife go to shopping on supermarket and grocery stores um, to um, uh, to buy the needs for the next week. And on Sunday morning, we go to the church when we meet our friends and my son family. And after that, back to home to lunch, all family together. That's
Okay,
it.
it's a routine, right?
Yes, it's a routine.
Thank you, Vinicius. So, Diane, can you read the next question, please? Number
Sure.
5.
5. What do you do to not freak out? Oh gosh, freak out. I don't know. Okay. Um, I don't know, but sometimes not. I'm normally every day when I wake up, I read my Bible and I connect with my mind. And guys, I have the team, and normally my team is very young. Every day I'm freaked out, but I have the mental. I needed to to practice my the intelligence, emotional intelligence. I don't remember but I practice every time in my resilience and I talk to me every time myself. I talk with me every time during the day. So I don't know. I think so. This moment in and when I started the day, it's very important to me because normally we, not I, but we have the days not so good, and uh, for me it's necessary to practice your mental health, to practice the connection with you. I don't know. When I was young, I I was very exposed. My behavior it's not so good because I'm very angry. And now I have a patience. I'm listening more, and I'm I have the emotional intelligence, and I practice the some tools, some I don't know. I I can my when I feeling something, or when I'm very angry. I talk to me and I'm feeling better, and I put my mind in the same way, you know. Oh gosh, I speak a lot, but I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah. For me, it's important to have this time for myself. I like to talk as me time because it's a perfect moment to connect with myself and to organize my thoughts. So yeah, it's important to have this time. And you, Fernanda?
I don't know because I do freak out all the time. So, but when I am freaking out, what I try to do is turn off my mind, just not to think. So I try to watch TV and eat something that I like, and doing exercises. There are things that I do to try to help me. So it works sometimes, but I freak out a lot.
Yeah, it happened. My camera didn't work well today. So yeah, thank you, Fernanda.
Who you choose, Larissa? I cannot hear you. No.
Are you muted? You are muted.
And now, guys.
Now it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, okay. So Vinicius, go ahead, please.
Well, what I do, I um, I try to remember anything. Um, Bad things happens, and you can be stoic that things, uh, uh, já que bad things happens, I must accept that. But I am Christian, and I believe that God has control all things, and I can be a confident um, in His love with us, and I can um, rest confident that He is with us and help us to overcome any situation. Um, that beliefs helps me to not freak out and don't give up or uh, being crazy with the bad things of the life.
Yeah, we are all adults here, so we know bad things happen, and yeah, we need to deal with this and try to overcome and do another things to forget or to resolve problems. So it's important too. Thank you, Vinicius. So Andrea, please.
Yes, guys, I am like Diane and Fernanda. I am freaking out all the time, even in my job, mainly in my job, because I have a lot of things to do, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of people talking with me at the same time, asking a lot of things. So sometimes I am under pressure, and sometimes I just go to the bathroom and I return more laugh. I don't know how to say that. Okay, but I try to breathe sometimes when I realize that I am losing my temper. I just breathe and oh my God, help me today because today it's so hard to deal with. But yeah, I just breathe a little. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, and sometimes I cry because I have a
Yeah.
problem. But for me, it's important to put out the problem, and screaming is a good strategy too. And yesterday, as I said before, I was sick and I didn't work, and I felt very guilt to not work. So, oh God,
I
it's tough.
feel you.
So, Washington, and you?
Okay. What I do to not freak out? Freak out. Um, well, it's so difficult, difficult uh, for me to come close to freak out. But if that happens, I just breathe and I talk to God, and I try to do things that relax my mind and make me uh, look the things uh, with another eyes. So I talk to God, and I like to play games to relax my mind, relax my eyes, and I like uh, the hear music and the play music. Is this after this I try to put my head in your place and uh, adiante.
Okay, I'm not a religious person, but I know it's a important moment to take a break and to reorganize our thoughts and try to relax. So I know it's important to a lot of persons. So okay, guys. Um, I know number 6. Let's go. How important is having a long time for yourself? What can you do for yourself? So for me, it's really important to have time for myself, as I said, my me time, and because there's a lot of things that only me do this for myself. So 2 days of 2 days during the week, I work at 5 a.m. to go to beach tennis before my working day. And I really love to do this because it's the time that I exercise my body and my mind and relax. So for me, it's great to see the sunny um, rising. I don't know, and yeah, it's great for me. And you, Fernanda?
For me, it's really important to have the time alone because most things that I do in my day-to-day life, I need to do it alone, like studying. I can't have someone with me to study. It's difficult because I am the one who needs to do it. So I also feel like when I am alone, I am more productive because I don't have someone to interrupt me or just to spend time talking or doing something else. So I feel like I am very productive when I am alone. So for me, it's important to be organized, to keep all the things that I need to do in the right place, you know. So for me, it's really important to have time alone.
Yeah, and it's important to allow ourselves to stay in the silence, especially when we need to study. So it's important to have this time alone. Thank you, Fernanda. And you, Daiane?
Yeah, for me, it's very important to have the time alone. Um, I work out every day in morning. For me, it's very special because I work my body and my mind. So, and when you married, normally you don't have time alone. So in my case, at home, my during the day I work at home alone, and my husband come back in the night. So for me, it's very important because I love to organize my house alone. My husband, it's and talk to me every time. Oh, where is something? Oh gosh, this moment for me it's very important. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and it's a little bit boring when we need to stay all day with another person and the same person day after day. So yeah, it's important to have time for just for ourselves. And you, Washington.
Oh, I think it's very important to have a time alone because I think that each person has uh, um, uh,
Oh, I think it's his connection. Maybe he returned. I don't know. So, Vinicius, go ahead, please.
Okay. I think it's very important take time to stay alone, to relax, to to take time to make a profound thinking. Mainly when you discover you are an introverted person. Um, the the people has that have these characteristics recharge the energy staying alone, contrary the extroverted people that recharge in meetings, in feasts, and uh, uh, with many people. Um, I need um, necessarily not all days, but frequently I need to rest in my office and I close the door. And if you enter in this time, you think I are doing nothing, but I'm thinking. And believe me, thinking is a expendable energy task. Well,
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
I like to to stay alone because I don't need to worry about my behaviors or my personality, or I don't need to talk. So for me, it's important to have this time. And Washington, would you like
I'm
to
back.
complete your answer, please?
I'm sorry.
No problem.
How I was saying, I think that each person has their own world. So if I'm not okay with myself, I can't help other people's. So if I have uh, a time alone, I can, I can, uh, I can stay well. I don't know with myself, and I can look to other persons or the other people and helping uh, these people because I help me firstly. I think that is this.
Yeah, and when you have time to yourself, you can see a problem or a moment with another perspective. So it's important to have this time. Thank you, Washington. And you, Andrea?
Yes, I do believe that it's important to have time to stay alone. I am married, but my husband is working in another city in Ubatuba for almost 3 years. In the beginning, it was really difficult to deal with the situation, because we are so together. But now I have to confess that, guys, I am loving staying alone. Diane, I don't need to take care about my husband. I can do everything that I want, the time that I want, so it's amazing. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, I think it's important because you need to have time for you, and when you share your life with another person, sometimes even you are married, sometimes we need the time to stay alone. So this freedom, it's really good, but yeah, I miss my husband.
Yeah, I feel you, Andrea, because my husband until last year, when we were just boyfriends or fiance, uh, he worked in a countryside of Rio, so far from here, our house. So, and I remember it was very difficult to me, and we always see each other during the weekends or holidays. And in this time, I worked in a hybrid way, so I could stay more time with him. So, oh my God, it wasn't for me, and it was very, very hard. So, okay, guys, I think we have time to one more question very quickly. So, I don't know, Vinicius, you can choose question to answer, number 7 or 8.
The question 7.
Okay.
What is burnout? Have you ever had a moment of exhaustion? And yes, I already had a burnout in a moment of my life when I face a project that proves to greater than my capacity, and I didn't, I can't finish that, and I worked a lot, turning nights and days, working without sleep, and my wife had to intervention. She um, asked for asked help for a friend um, who convinced me to go a doctor, and the doctor said, if you continue in this path, you will die. Um, I I had to give up the project and lost the job in that time. Um, and I spent a year recovering the health, but was a sad time, but was a lesson that I carry with me until today.
Yeah, it's really important to pay attention in our body because he gave to us a lot of signals, and we need to take care of ourselves. Thank you, Vinicius. Diane, what about you?
Yes, I had ever the burnout. One time, um, I was working a lot, and I remember the day when I was in the English meeting in face to face, and I'm very nervous because the language, the other people's in the room, my boss, and the other people's that I needed to prove my knowledge. But in the when they finished this meeting, I had the kickoff the new project when I open my laptop and I start the meeting, I forgot all the context about the project. And I'm freezing. I'm freezing during the meeting. And guys, 1 minute, and my heart, I don't know, beats very faster. And I try to speak about the project, but I forgot all the context. And this day, I remember the people, the person, and talked to me about my health, about my mind, and in this day, I needed to control my emotion and to guys, when you work, it's necessary to analyze all the environment, and you can do some things, but you can't to do all the things. So for me, when this case happened to me, I stop it and analyze my work and analyze my day. So now I take care every time, and it's not so good, but for me, it's necessary to stop and continues the other way.
Yeah, it was really difficult to, I can imagine being in these situations. So thank you, Daiane. And you, Fernanda, very quickly, please, because we don't have too much time.
Okay, I already had a burnout. I had it last year because I was doing so many things at the same time. I am studying, I was doing an internship, and I was doing a selective process to get another internship, and also doing English course, Excel course, and so many things. I just freak out. So in December, I was like, I couldn't do anything. I didn't have energy, so I kept sleeping all day. So I went to the doctor and I'm taking medicines, and I will start doing therapy to help me to stay less stressed. So.
Yeah, therapy is important, right? Thank you. And you, Washington?
Well, I never had a burnout because my wife every alert me when I need rest. So she say to me that I should rest uh, for I don't know, but I never had a burnout because my wife helped me
Okay,
stop.
Very good.
perfect, Washington. And you, Andrea?
Yeah, I am always, how can I say, I am stressed, but sometimes I think the fact that I go to the bathroom and screaming, okay, help me to not have a burnout. It's work for me, guys. That's it.
Okay, guys, thank you for today. And don't forget to answer the survey, okay? The link is on the chat.